Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Reklak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, who do rule well. I want to say Shalom to all you Akim out there pushing this truth in faith, so like you're out of faith, out of fear of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's judgments, and cross the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. I'm kind of going off the fly with this one, but just some motivation, some motivational words, and some comforting words for the brothers out there pushing this truth. Staying steadfast in the truth, man, and in the words, of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. These are comforting words, but you know right now we're living in a fierce time, but it's also for us. It's going to be, well, it's like it is a very satisfying time, man. Because with all these things that are happening, it's very comforting for us. It's very scarce for 2/3 of our people. The nation of Israel, but for us, for us men that stand, and some women, that are staying steadfast in this truth, it's a very a motivational, inspiring, powerful time for us, man. And it's beautiful, man. Like it says in the Hebrew, Yapah, which means beautiful. It's very Yapah, and I just wanted to briefly just go into how the times that we're in and the times that we're coming into. The Lord right now as we speak, the Lord is setting up, His elect, Yahweh Ratazah, all of us men that are steadfast in His truth are a part of that number, and that's why we go onto the highways and hedges and we do the work, and we pray, we fast, we shave off that old man every day, and to make sure that we are a part of that number. But we are living in a time, where Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man, or the powers that be of Esau, it's coming down hard, and mostly right now on the elect, man. Esau doesn't like the fact that this word is coming out, man. It's cutting him to the core, man. It's cutting every bone gristle, man. You know, and he's butthurt, man. He's salty, man. You know, and but 2/3 of our people, man, they're not paying attention, man. They love the so-called white man, man. They go along with that philosophy and that whine, of we're all one people. We all bleed the same, and all of that crap. And they don't understand, that they have an enemy, man. But first of all, they don't understand who they are, that they are, of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, they are who the world calls God. They are His people. You see, they are His chosen people. We all are. But they don't understand that. And a lot of them don't want to understand it, man. Now we understand the scriptures say that the Lord has put a Salakia. I want to cut it up, but the Lord has put a stumbling blocks in front of them, and He's covered their eyes, so that they can't see. You see, so they're gonna stay into darkness. They're gonna stay in darkness until their judgment comes. And we are pleading for mercy from the Most High. From Yahweh Bashim Shai. But my point is, we're coming into a time where, right now, the Lord is setting up His elect for success. Okay? Let me repeat that. The Lord is setting up His elect for success. You see? And the Lord is setting up the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, okay, for failure. All right? You see? I mean, look around. You have what was it? The Popeyes chicken. I'm just bringing up examples. You know, 2/3 of our people, man, were going crazy, man. They were even killing each other for that, man. You know, you're killing each other for poison, man. You know, the chicken sandwich has what, over 40 plus ingredients, man, for some chicken, man. You know, poisons and toxins all in it, man. You know, our women, you know, are fighting for rights to be whores. You know, our men are redefining what you had the nigga Pharrell, you know, the nigga Pharrell, the big time music producer, you know, on the cover of a magazine, man, called, talking about new masculinity, man. You know, these are 2/3, man. You know, but ultimately, man, the Lord is leading them down that path, man, for failure. You see, for failure. You see, I'm going to the scriptures. This is the book of Amos, chapter 6, and I'm just gonna say the first line. It says, it's like the book of Amos, chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion," man. Okay, you see, and that's the nation of Israel. Okay, and only 2/3 of our people. Okay, so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native and Seminole Indians, man, all 12 tribes, you know, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is at ease right now. You see, they're okay with, how society is. You know, they're rooting for that whole philosophy that Donald Trump pushes, which is make America great again, man. They want this place to continue, man. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave their captivity, man. They have that Stockholm syndrome, man. They have grew to love their oppressor, man. You see, the man that has taken them captive, man. The man that has raped, robbed, and murdered them, man. You know, they've swept all of that, rape, rob, and murder under the rug, man. You see, but his people, you see, only the elect, right, or the hopeful elect, but only the hopeful elect is crying out to the Lord, man. You see, only the hopeful elect, you see, is accusing his accuser, man. All right. You see, we're the only ones out here that's actually, crying out to the Lord, man, for all of these atrocities that's going on, man. You know, this is the fifth day straight, man, that I've woken up, all right, to a news article, man, talking about a new accomplishment for the LBGTQ community, man. You know how sick that is, man. Here it is. Our people can't even, the men, you see, us men of the nation of Israel, man, we can't even get a decent job, man. You know, but every day it's a law or something being passed for the LGBTQ community, man. You see, that right there should make you cry out to the Lord, man. You know, and so many other things, man. All right, but that's why the Lord is setting us up for success and setting up 2/3 for failure, man. Because 2/3 is okay with that, man. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." Okay. Now, when you read Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68, all right, it tells you about how, it basically, prophesies the history that actually happened, that came to pass, about us going into slavery, okay? About the southern kingdom going into slavery, okay? Well, really the entire nation of Israel, okay? You know, but, you know, and us being sold to our enemies, man, all right? And going back into Egypt, okay? And that word Egypt in the scriptures, all right, meaning bondage, all right, slavery. You see, so when you see Egypt here, that's what it's talking about, okay? It's talking about America, all right. It's talking about the land of our captives, okay, or so like it, the land of our captivity here in America, all right. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, okay. You're sitting cool and calm in a collective here in your captivity, man. All of these things going on, man. You got our people being gunned down in the streets on a daily, you know. Our people being accused and unlawfully accused, you know. and etc., man. And our people, 2/3 of our people are okay with that, you know. And they run to this place for help, man. For our women with child support, you know. You know, I mean, it's so many things to name, but you brothers get the point, you know. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. You trust in you probably cheer on the army, you know. They're going to other countries, man, to rape, rob, and murder other nations, man. And they come back home and you give them a pat on the back for that, man. You know? It says because they are many, so like because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. You see, let's make America great again. We have the strongest army. We have the best people. We have the best, everything. In the world. You know, and 2/3 of our people, uplift that as well, man. You know, and they're proud of that as well, man. And they're proud as well. You see. It says, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither they seek the Lord, man. You see? Only the hopeful elect, only the elect, all right, is seeking the Lord, all right? Everybody else is doomed, man. All right? Everybody else is being set up for failure. All other nations, even 2/3 of our own nation is being set up for failure. You see? We are fighting for salvation, man. We are fighting to be protected, all right? We are fighting to be pardoned by the Lord, man. All right? Even though it's already written, but we don't know who we are, man. We don't know. What I mean by that is, we don't know if we are of that number or not, man. And that's why we fight so hard, man. You know? You see? 2/3 aren't waking up. The first thing that they do when 2/3 aren't waking up, and the first thing that they do, man, is give praise and honor to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. They don't do that, man. You know, only the elect does, man. All right, and that's why the Lord is setting them up for failure, and He's setting us, the elect, okay, the hopeful elect, Salakia, up for success. All right, but He's setting 2/3 of our people in these other nations, all right, everyone else, up for failure. You see, you got Esau proud as ever, thinking that he's gonna rule forever. That's in the scriptures. I might grab that, Yahweh Ratazah, you know, thinking he's gonna rule forever. You see, but he doesn't know. He doesn't realize, because how proud he is, man, that his kingdom is crumbling before his eyes, man. You see, watch the news, man. When you look at all of these other nations, all of these places in South America, across overseas, and look at the news, man. Look at the real news, man. Which is RT news, okay? All right, and see what's going on in the world, man. They are the citizens of these places in these other nations, okay, going against their government, man. You see, I just read something yesterday. I think it's going on somewhere in South America, Salakia, where that they're having an actual they had an actual purge, man. You know, and you can actually hear the same sirens from the movie being blown in the background. You see, while the purge was going on, man. You see, people lying in the streets dead and stuff. Those things are coming to America, man. But times 30, man. It's gonna be a dark time, man. All right. And in that time, you see, before that time comes, so like when that time comes, all right, the Lord is gonna set up His elect for success, and is gonna set His 2/3 of the nation, all right, of the nation of Israel, all right, up for failure. You see. Let me get into. I'm gonna grab the scripture. Actually, let me see. Here it is. It says, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble." That's right, man. You see, in Jacob's trouble, man, there's going to be pestilence. There's going to be you're going to have martial law. You see, Esau is already gearing up, man, to go against 2/3 of our people, man. You see, but really he's going to be trying to come after the elect, all right? But 2/3 is going to get trampled over, man. You know, while he's trying to find the elect. You see, you see, and 2/3 is not going to stand a chance. Why? Because they didn't take heed, right? When the Lord had His voice outside on the highways and hedges, man. All right, which is His men, His prophets, man. All right, they're not taking heed, man. They drive past and they continue to smoke their weed, or do all types of wickedness, man. They fan their hand, you know. You even got some niggas coming to camp, man. Trying to actually do harm to the prophets, man. And this is 2/3 of our own nation, man. You see. And guess what, man? They're getting marked, man. Marked for what? For judgment, man. They're getting marked for judgment, man. You see, when the mark of the beast is which is the RFID chip, okay, for the record, all right. When the when the RFID chip, the mark of the beast is forced upon the people, man. 2/3 of our people are gonna take that like it's food stamps, man. So like it, they're gonna take it like it's a Popeye's chicken sandwich coming back, man. You see? And guess what? Once they take that chip, man, they're marked for judgment, man. All right? The Lord is going to put each and every one of their names on a missile, man. Okay? You see? It says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see? Now, who is that he? The elect, man. The elect is gonna be saved out of it, man. All right. Salakia. And Salakia, I can for the noise in the background. You know, everybody doesn't care about the truth being brought out. You know, or men that's trying to do the Lord's work, man. You know. Let me see. Right here, man. You see. Because it says, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Of whose, shall be the stability for who? For the elect, man. All right? Because we're the only ones that's striving to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. And trying to hold on to it and take care of it, all right? Wisdom, the scriptures describe wisdom as a woman, man, Sophia. Okay, and we're supposed to take care of that woman, man. Love that woman, cherish that woman, man. You see, it says, 2/3 aren't cherishing, wisdom, man. You know, they look at wisdom, man, and say, oh man, look, she's modest. She's in order, she's powerful, I don't want that. I'd rather have this bitch over here, excuse my language, but that's what they call her, man. A 2/3 nigga woman, man. They'd rather have that, man. They'd rather dance with Satan, man. But it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. You see? And we just read that, there's going to be a time like no other, even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right? That's going to be the elect. All right? It says, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is his treasure. You see? Because we treasure this truth, man. We hold on to this truth, man. 2/3 aren't doing that, man. And that's why the Lord is setting us up for success and setting 2/3 of the nation of Israel up for failure. All right. Now I'm gonna end it off there. I want to say Kol Halal, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rekak Wadash. I want to say Shalom and Barakathum to all you brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. All right. And out of fear. All right. And holding on to wisdom, man. Because guess what, man? It's going to be the stability of our times, man. Like the scriptures say, man. You know, these are things to meditate on. You know, you have to have faith and believe that you are, fighting, and that fighting to be a part of that number, and that you will wind up being a part of that number. You know, and 2/3, man. 2/3 in these other nations, man. Hey, man, death to them, man. All right, it's coming anyway. For them. You see, to stay steadfast, Akim. Keep the gravity. Okay, all right. I want to say shalom.